Hi, my name is Riley Allen. This is my review of Season 2, Episode 12 of Trollhunters Tales of Arcadia, titled Mistrial and Error. So we start with Jim's trial going on and the bombshell that he can only be represented by someone from his tribe, meaning a human. So they elect Toby to represent him because he has the credentials of watching every season and spin-off of that world's version of Law and Order, Mistrial and Error. So they know that there is a spy in Troll Market, so Blinky and Claire team up to find him, going to Rock Guts to get information, eventually finding someone named Crag. Unfortunately, he dies, so there's their lead, but they scoop up the Gackle tax he had hidden away, and end up taking that, and his, oh my god, oh my god. So he explodes, and all the dust flows onto them, like, they were coated in this man's blood. That's all I'm gonna say. So they take that to Vendel. Meanwhile, Toby and Arg are just stalling, but they're not going that well. It's clear Usurna has a point where she wants to get to. So she's, only really humoring them. She's already made her decision on where the troll is going. Toby ends up bringing out Not Enrique, but he kind of screws it up a little bit. Or he doesn't really screw it up, but he doesn't really do favors to Jim. Well, they all go to deliberate, the council members or whatever. Meanwhile, Toby, Arg, Claire, and Blinky all meet up with Vendel. And Vendel believes them about the changeling. He says, I'm gonna go talk to the Usurna and the other Usurna, and we'll figure this out. I believe you. He gives a good speech about how he, how the troll hunter has, come far, and, he's helped Vendel with his own arrogance. Yeah, it was a great speech. It was a death speech, man. I heard this. I remember the first time I watched this episode, I heard this speech. I was like, oh, he's dying. He's dying this episode, next episode. He's dying. Next scene is him dying. Usurna kills him because she was the second spy. I repeat, a second spy has hit Troll Market. Although I do love his dying words or confidence in Jim, the troll hunter will defeat you. He did come a long way from trying to, get Jim killed. Or, being so against him. Anyway, the deliberation is, deliberated. And the verdict is given as exile. So he's exiled to, not the Darkland, the Shadowland or whatever, where no troll has ever come back from. I just love how he said, Merlin told me to fight, so I'm gonna fight. The Shadowlands or whatever is where your worst fear manifests, and immediately he's accosted by, a Sith him, basically. That's the best way to describe it. He's fighting like a dark gem, a fallen gem, and all I could think was, oh my god, it's like if Anakin fought Darth Vader. Kind of, like a Anakin Skywalker fighting suitless Darth Vader, Yeah. It was a nice little fight, and they do assume that he's dead because the cage rises up, and then they find Vendel's corpse, and yeah. Overall, I really enjoyed this episode, especially, Blinky and Claire's shenanigans. I didn't really enjoy Toby's, trying to stall of it all. I loved the fight, the mini fight, and I hope we get, I can't remember what happens next episode, but I'm hoping we get more between Jim and Dark Jim. Overall, this episode is a solid 8 out of 10. Thanks for watching the video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want, and I'll see you next video.